and you all good luck.
Alrighty, welcome to what is probably a port of the worst version of Dragon Quest.
Good
So,
morning.
I have Sparky with me. Hi, Sparky.
Hello. We're gonna have fun today. In really hard emphasized air quotes.
If you've seen Dragon Quest, this is nothing like anything you've ever seen, so just don't worry about it.
This is going to be great. Please enjoy this, everybody.
For the good luck Boogaloo. So I already have my name in, and I already chose message speed. It's more convenient for me to do it this way than my normal. I'm used to turning a console on and starting from that, because it's kind of a pain with a PS4, so I do timing from this. So, it's also probably going to be slightly delayed because of my capture card. So, I'm going to count you down, but you might want to delay a little bit until you actually see things start moving.
Alrighty.
So, 3, 2, 1, go. At least the beginning is the same. We're in the castle. Everything looks mobile. Classic Square Enix mobile port. It's kind of sprites. It's kind of not. All your normal things in the chest. Torch, money, key that you're forced to immediately use, so we don't get to take advantage of that. There's an herb in that pot. You want that herb? The world map and stuff, yes. The character sprites look nothing like DQ3 or 6 engine.
Hero had a growth spurt.
Yeah, everyone in town is about twice the size of their buildings. Which is pretty impressive. This one even got a roof, but we're still taller than it. So if you've seen SFC, you know, we normally would come in here, we would buy a club, we would grab the Chimera Wing from the dresser that I grabbed. We would buy some torches, some herbs, and a scale. We're gonna buy the scale, but we're gonna buy 6 herbs, and we're gonna fill our inventory with torches. Because they decided to change it, so you just start with the bamboo pole in this version. And I'm going to do a route where I use a strength seed to kind of mitigate the difference in my damage output much sooner than I normally do in SFC. Now we gotta get to level 2. That's not where equip is in this version. You're gonna hear me say that's not where this thing is in this version, because I'm very used to SFC. You replayed through the mobile version. I'm sorry. Like, this game has a lot of the nice advantages that come with SFC, but then they took a bunch of them away. But then there's a bunch of other really memey things we're going to do. There's absolutely no seriousness involved in this. Yep.
Wait, not every Dragon Quest run is serious?
Nope. Not when it's on the mobile version. Though, sadly, we don't get to see the glory that is the Dragon Lord mobile fight. Or not Dragon Lord, the Zoma fight, because man, is that a treat when he just pops up in a tiny little box and he's all pastel and not in the least bit threatening. When even on the Game Boy version he's super threatening and scary, and he just kind of exists. Yeah, a lot of the pathing is very similar to SFC. I've not done many runs of this. I'm also the only person to do runs of it, so I haven't really taken the routing terribly serious. I was expecting, like, some Japanese individual to just come and play this game and get, like, a 130 something and it would be fine, instead of my 140 whatever. That, thanks to some fun conveniences of mobile version, I got to do it level 17. Also, by the way, the encounter zones are all slightly different, and I don't have all of them memorized, so that encounter is not supposed to be there, but it is in this version. We're also going to see if we get my super fun thing that I definitely don't want to see up here, because you can technically run into skeletons here. You don't want to run into skeletons here, so they will just kill you. If you could not do that. He decided to do it.
Oh dear me, he did it.
It's okay though, because this is a mobile port, which means it has an autosave function, which means I'm just gonna go back to my last completed battle.
So how often does this autosave?
It will save at the end of any completed... You were definitely not supposed to be here. Okay, I think I'm dead again. Yeah, I'm dead again. Alright. Wow, that zone is way larger than it's supposed to be. The first one was 12. The second one was 10. But, yeah, this is mobile port, so... We have all the fun advantages of mobile port. Anytime I enter, or, like, a staircase, or... blah, blah, blah. Enter a cave, enter a staircase, change through some screen, it'll autosave. Anytime I kill something, or something runs away from me, it'll autosave. So... It's a very abusable feature. Can you not? Can you not? I think I'm dead, by the way. I'm... Alright, sure. I just wasn't expecting to die, but then we both just missed. That works. Fine.
Survival.
Not level 3 yet. Which is kind of problematic. But we'll adjust. Oh... Okay, good. I had to wait for that guy to move, or I might have talked to him. Like, it doesn't matter if you're facing somebody or not. You see a little exclamation point, it'll just pop up over his head. Also, movement is pretty impossible to control. Like, you can try. You're just gonna slip slide everywhere. Wait, don't do that. You can see this is a lot slower as well than in most other versions, because each time you take a step it makes you stop moving, which is good and fun and wonderful. One experience short, of course.
Maybe they just want you to really understand that you're taking damage from those tiles that you're walking on. I mean, why would you ever do that purposefully?
Yeah, why would you? Why would you ever close the game because you want a 3 on your seed? So now we're going to sit here and do something that we do in SFC as well, which is I'm going to fish for a seed that's going to give me what I want. Technically, I only need 5, just like SFC, but since I'm doing this bamboo pole strat, I would like a 3 immediately. Which I normally have pretty decent luck. This is already the most resetting I've had to do for seeds, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a 2. Come on. Where are my 3s at?
Yeah, this one's being kind of rude.
And it's always been 2, which makes me wonder if I'm not actually adjusting RNG somehow. So I'm probably gonna just go level and then do it. And see what happens. Say you're low,
Hey, being able to
Sparky.
save anywhere will have advantages. I could try turning myself up a little bit, if that might be a good thing.
2-hour estimate's a good choice for SFC as well. I mean, if Dragon Lord kills you, you can lose a lot of time. If things are going poorly, you can lose a lot of time. I mean, my PB is a 135, but I still have runs that are over 150 sometimes. It's at least been a long time since I've had a run that decided to go to the full 2 hours. There's a 3. I'm starting to wonder if level might not dictate seeds in this. I'm just gonna assume it's some sort of confirmation bias. This dude's gonna give me my MP, so I can go take a couple of gear kills after I get to level 4. But yeah, this is definitely a video game.
This is a great video game.
It's a lot better on SFC. Or NES even. At least that I'm used to full NES. This game does some half NES stuff that you're gonna see. It's going to very heavily change my route.
So this is like the menagerie. They sort of took the features from, you know, all the different versions.
And then they added an autosave that's very abusable. Yep. I just really, really wish they didn't decide to take NES Sleep.
So what's the difference from that between the Super Famicom version?
Well, on NES and on mobile, something can wake up immediately. Which...
Oh, that's so terrible. Who would ever run a game like that?
I mean, I technically have. Then I realized it was 6 hours and I could do another version in less than 2.
Don't worry, I was also picking on myself there.
I know. But yeah, so NES Sleep, things can wake up immediately, which makes fighting Golem at level 8 pretty much impossible. Even with the autosaves, it's not really a feasible idea. He's worth 2,500 experience. That would normally get us to 11, where we could fight dragons. Oh, by the way, I can't fight dragons at level 11 either. It's one of those I could, but it's not a good idea. So we have to find another method. I wonder what other method we could possibly have that would give us nearly 950 experience per kill. I don't know. Maybe there is something magical that would give us 775 experience. I don't know what that could possibly be, though.
Huh. Yeah, I don't think that any other enemy could have that much experience ever.
Nope. There's no way. Metal slimes are a myth. My last year's SFC runs, excluding the, like, 3 most recent ones, are a sign. There's no such thing as a metal slime. But...
So...
Yes, Sparky?
I take it they're actually worth experience in this one?
Yes, it is.
So that's something that they didn't take from Nintendo.
No, they at least kept the experience values from SFC. Would be
so that
very
makes the leveling a little kinder.
Yeah. Okay, so this row apparently can be... Really? Or wait, or am I up too high now? I'm up too high. So this line would normally be the safer lower encounter zone. In this version it's not. Because reasons.
I have to change it up on you. After all these years of playing the games, they definitely need to, you know, alter the zones to make everything you know wrong.
Of course. Including changing the monsters in some of them, like putting skeletons around Cole. Or, Myra, as it is called in SFC. I guess technically in FC as well.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that one.
No, I don't really know. I don't know if there's weird things about the Famicom version of DQ1. There are about DQ2. Oh lord, are there with DQ2. DQ3 as well. Especially DQ4. DQ4 is the weirdest Famicom version, probably. I don't know how many herbs I used. So, gotta make sure that we bring some torches so we can see in the cave, right?
Oh yes, it's a dark cave and scary.
Yeah, it's so dark. In SFC you can kind of see the walls. That's not the case in this version.
Oh, probably another thing they took from Nintendo.
Sure. Sure, it's like Nintendo. We're gonna...
I will see.
Yeah, you're gonna be very confused and wish that Nintendo was like this. So I was trying to come up with a list of other incentives to add last minute to this run. But then HS said no, because there was no need. Which makes sense, it was a little bit last minute, but I couldn't really come up with things until I played this game, and I wasn't going to play it until the last minute. So, one of the things I was gonna do is say, oh yeah, make it some money, and I won't use a torch ever. Well, you don't really ever need to use a torch in this version. You can kinda see anyway. I'll probably still use one in Sharlock, but that'll be it. Everything else I can see perfectly fine. The main reason that we cast Radiant inside of the cave during Dragon Loop in SFC... Yeah, this is what the cave looks like. You can literally just see everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. That I was gonna meme and say, oh yeah, I'll never use a torch. It's like I can see anyway. That'll just be a rude trick in order to get money. Don't blame me. Just because I offered it doesn't mean that you had to put money towards it. Hey, it's fine to steal as long as it's for a good cause. And I mean, technically, it's nice to be able to see a little bit more than this in Sherlock. I do not have Sherlock quite memorized. By which I mean there's one floor that I always forget exists, because there's only one floor where you go right, and I just want to go left or down at all times. Yeah, look at all these scorpions. Why can't I have this in SFC instead I just run into metas that I technically shouldn't kill? Okay. No, Robin Hood is in 3. Strong Dragon Quest. Yeah, we're just walking through the cave. I did get level 5, right? Yeah.
But say, Lavitz, why aren't you using any torches?
Oh man, I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't need it. Like, I guess that's the reason. I mean, I guess I'm strong enough now. I don't really need to use them to attack, so we're just holding on to them. They help us keep warm.
Ah, for cozy factor.
It's definitely not so I can sit here and spam this. Oh hey, see, there's no reason to even spam it. It only took 2 tries. So I got the death necklace. This isn't unlike Rando last night. I'm not actually going to equip it. It's not actually terribly useful. Oh hey, I'm asleep. Good. So this is bad.
The cozy factor got too high.
So this is my arch nemesis, by the way. Now I get to do that again. But yeah, that's my arch nemesis entirely because he can do that, and he likes to do that to me. It's actually been a while since I've died to one of those. Either in here or on the way to Remildar. They can be in either. But it's okay, because we can just do this. So you'll see that I'll get this different encounter, but if he kills me, you'll see I'll get the exact same encounter, unless I decide that I don't want that encounter. Which, if it kills me, I'm going to decide I don't want that encounter. And I could just use an herb to skip over it, like in most other forms of, manipulated runs. The thing that sucks is I'm probably not going to get a second try death necklace again. Oh, well, I was right. I didn't get a second try death necklace. Or wait, no, that was a torch. I just can't read. The issue is that it doesn't use kanji, and I'm used to seeing the kanji, and there's another thing that says she, and she is the first character for death necklace as well, and I'm lazy and just read first characters.
So, Lavitz, why are you getting the death necklace?
So, the death necklace is worth a lot of money. For some reason. I don't understand. Like, this dude's got something, a little bit wrong in his head. And he's gonna give me 1,200 gold for it. Which, ever so conveniently, is 300 gold less than I need to buy the third strongest sword in the game. The second strongest buyable sword. So, guess what I'm gonna buy? Yeah. This is, see, the second line there where it says Tay, that's where I'm supposed to be looking. There. Shikash. Yeah, I looked at that she and thought it was the death necklace. The text went by faster than expected. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh. I'm really glad I didn't do... I'll donate $1 for every failed death necklace. So I'd be really, really broke. Okay, there we go. That's the Chino... whatever. I don't know what necklace is in Japanese.
That incentive probably wouldn't be too bad if you didn't have to potentially reset a few times in here.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 2 gears, so I'm just gonna fight it and not risk things this time. Because now, this is my save point. So I don't have to worry about death necklace ever again. I'm gonna shove another herb in my face. Keep on a-walking. Doodle-doodly. And we have our shield for the rest of the game. Because Silver Shield costs way too much, and it doesn't give you anywhere near enough to be worth the effort. of grinding out that much money. Why did I attack? Don't do that.
I mean, that does sure sound like the exact description of it in the Nintendo version as well, but I assume it's quite not as necessary for this one.
No. But we also gain, like, substantially more defense from our... Oh, hey, I got a back attack. We gain substantially more defense from our scale. It's like 5 defense in this version instead of like 2. Which is kind of silly. Yay, nice 3 on my MB seed, because that's what I wanted. So we could walk out of this cave, or we can just strip naked and stare at a club. Well, a bamboo pole.
That sounds like a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Yep. It's very convenient that the death necklace is 1,200 gold that comes in item form, so we lose half of our gold, but we don't lose half of our death necklace. Yes, it's 1 in 16, but I don't know if it's 1 in 16 or 1 in 32. It's also one of those in NES. But the big thing with NES is the other item in that chest is a small amount of gold. So, unlike in this version, you can't just sit there and pull, because you can always fit gold in your inventory. Very, very sadly. I think it's also only worth 600 to sell it. Something like that. Right, I did save, right? Yeah. So we'll just go outside and take a fight, because I don't know what adjust seed RNG in this game at all. This is technically a non-manipulated run, but I do take advantage of being able to figure out information, so I mean it's kind of manipulated, but not. That's why it's a meme. We're gonna head on our way to Rimildar, and I guess I'm gonna be killing things along the way to find different reset points to try and find when I'm going to be able to actually use this shrink seed I picked up that I kinda need to not be a 1 that really wants to be a 1. Is it 1,200 in NES too? Man, that's a lot of money in NES. So you don't get anything unlike you do in Super Famicom. Nah, don't do that. We have a lovely autosave that's further along now.
Yeah, unfortunately in the Nintendo version there is no way to force it, so you really just have to get lucky.
Or manipulate the entire game.
Yeah, but if you're at that point, you really don't need to worry about the money. You can just punch the Dragon Lord.
Yeah, just put him to sleep forever. It's fine. Wish we could put the Dragon Lord to sleep. Actually, I wonder if you can in this version. I've never tried. Yeah, you can't in SFC, so I just assumed you can't.
Get to it, there's some more routing to do.
Oh no, there isn't. I mean, I would gladly help somebody else optimize this. Please take my world record. I don't want it anymore. I assumed that someone from Japan at some point was going to run this game, and I made a poor assumption, because I'm pretty sure that they still haven't. They've ran 2 and 3. They have not ran this. Except for the actual mobile version has a run, but it bans the quick save function, and the only reason I started playing this was to joke around with the quick save function. So this is pretty no holds barred. And Japan is smarter than me. They knew better than to touch this. The DQ2 version is actually very, very nice, though its niceness is also mildly scary. So Gira, which in this game would be the hurt spell, in DQ1 and 2, is a single target spell. Well, it became what turned into, I guess, Sizz for DQ3. So it started becoming a group attack. So the mobile port of 2 uses the DQ3 mechanic of it being a group attack, which is really convenient. Ooh. 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 So that guy's really scary, by the way, but I back attacked him. He's also really tasty, so that'll be level 6. Well, the reason they haven't released... Well, technically they've released the translated version. You can get this on your phone on iOS or Android for like a couple bucks. But they released DQ1 and 2 with Dragon Quest XI. Beating Dragon Quest XI in Japan actually lets you get this game for free on either PS4 or 3DS. Otherwise, it costs like a couple of bucks. So I just bought it, because I didn't buy Japanese Dragon Quest XI. I don't want to spoil anything for myself that I don't have to, like HS. Trying to avoid that. So everything in here is pretty the same. I'm gonna go grab keys. I'm gonna go grab a seed. I'm gonna go sell my death necklace and do all that good stuff. That was a seed. That's some money. That dude's gonna walk the other way and waste a bunch of my time. You know, the usual.
That man paces a lot.
Yeah, he's pretty big fan of pacing. At least he won't walk into the corners. That's all that really matters. We can always talk to him. In Super Famicom, I can just stop in like the middle of the desk there and just talk to him from either tile, because half tiling is a thing that exists and is lovely. So if I didn't turn and like mash into that door with my D-pad, I'm pretty sure I would have talked to the old man instead. It likes to prioritize talking a lot, and it's really bad and terrible, and it makes me very sad. So normally when you buy this, you just hit onto the item, but there's actually a confirm purchase button in this that makes me not buy things half the time. Bless the old man. Yeah, this has to be in Japanese, because I don't have a way to stream off my phone. Also, that version has a lot of different rules that are kind of a no-no on this.
Yeah, I suppose since you were the first person to run this, you just kind of got to make up whatever else you wanted, yeah?
Yeah, that's kind of was the point I was going after. It was a meme run to do once. Since HS didn't let me do my bully the old man incentive, I'm going to bully the old man. So here is something from the Game Boy version. Is that one of the seats? Wait a minute. Oh. What? Seeds are the top two chests, I thought. No, they're the bottom two. Yeah. Sorry, I play this game. Oh, I didn't pay attention to what my MP seed was. It's probably a 3. We're probably just gonna have 95 max MP. I don't care. I mean, I kinda care. I don't want 95 max, but I've just accepted my fate. Yeah, we might get this with DQ11. I kinda hope not. I'm gonna talk to the old man from here, because this is gonna force him to walk to the other side. Steal his HP seed, which I'm going to have to use immediately. So if I walk into him, he's going to talk to me, and then he's going to take a million years, and he's going to walk to the side. So what I'm going to do is Chimera Wing out. Oh, you can't Chimera Wing out in this version.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, so I gotta wait. I can't do anything right now. Oh. And this is why you use a Chimera Wing in the Game Boy version, which is exactly what I was planning on doing. You have to wait for him to slowly creep over there. Of course, in Game Boy version, the game's...
He's tired.
No. No chance allowed. Guess I'll get rid of this to fix my inventory. So... Dang. I just wanted to bully the old man. I'm glad that didn't end up as a donation incentive, because I can't bully the old man anyway.
I told you, you have to go tell him a bedtime story. Tuck him in, make sure he's like really settled down for the night.
Freaking cast Gyro on him. He's gonna be real settled in. Oh my gosh, why can't I run from anything? I can one-hit all of these, but they just don't want to let me go. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please. I'm begging you. There's no escape. Buy some chainmail. Oh, wait, yep, there we go. There was me not buying something, because I wanted to buy it, but not equip it. Which tends to be faster, because I can just go into that menu and equip multiple things. Yeah, nice facial hackable. This guy! He's working for the Dragon Lord. Kill him. No, this isn't Final Fantasy Adventures. We can't do that, sadly. Again, another area where if I really wanted to, I could not use a torch, but I'd rather just use the torch. I did it without the torch yesterday and was not amused. I ended up going the wrong way here.
Wow, what a difference.
Isn't it, though? It's like another tile out. 8 gold in inventory space for that. Man, why am I running from things? I have this fancy new sword. Hey, it missed.
You should be beating things up, getting experience.
Ghost to 2 spoop, I can't run away. But, now we need to get to level... Well, it doesn't really matter. I could go through this entire cave without experience, and it would just be really painful, but it'd be fine. At least in this version. Normally, you want to be level 7, so you can get sleep, and then you go down to the more dangerous area, and you want 4 fights, and that's all fine and good. And I would like to get those things, but, take it or leave it. Because we have autosave, and memes, and metal slimes. And that's how we're going to handle everything, because Golem is too scary. And dragons are too scary. At least for a while.
In conclusion, everything is too scary.
Yeah, everything that's really good experience you can't do nearly as immediately in this version. Except for metal slimes, which are much easier to take care of. Okay. I was wondering if I was going to get another encounter here. Every time I try and walk out an extra encounter, because I'm like, oh, I got plenty of time on this floor. It just never happens. Our boy Dracula, has 20 experience. So this floor is actually mildly scary, because it has the wolves from before. Our heal line is still 35 because of them. Heal lines being how much HP we can stand to have. So Sparky, since we're talking about all the differences, what is the heal line for the dragons in the Dragon Loop?
41?
Yes.
I want to say 41.
No.
I sure know things.
Yeah, if you're 41 or lower, you need to heal. You want to go ahead and just levy a guess towards what it is in this version.
I seem to remember you saying they're scarier, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go with like, let's say 55.
Okay, you went way over. It's 49. If you're under 49, you need to heal. He can hit you for 24.
Alright.
Which is really, really annoying. Because that means... First time I played this, I tried to fight him at level 11. I spent the entire fight healing and eventually died.
Oh dear.
Because I could not heal to keep up. Yeah, I burned through all of my MP, and then I was just there with, like, 20 damage into it. Like, oh, okay, that's how this goes. And then I fell over.
Well, oh dear.
Level 12 is kind of possible, but you're still running through almost all of your MP. So I'm going to get to level 13, and then I'm going to go kill dragons, and then I'm going to go get armor, and then I'm going to go kill more metal slimes, and then I'm going to kill Golem, and then I'm going to go to Dragon Lord. Of course, after I pick up my princess, because that was a donation incentive. I mean, I do it anyway, probably. Just because I like to do it whenever it's not a super serious situation. And because I don't have to worry about doing it again.
Always a good decision. Especially in this one where, yeah, you only have to do it once.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you don't get the silver shield, so you might as well get the princess shield, right?
Exactly.
So, you know, in the SFC, there's the pretty harp. Yeah, there's just kind of a chest here. It's really disappointing. There's a lot of things that are just really disappointing in this version.
Yeah, they sort of downplayed the swag factor on that one.
Yeah, wait until the rainbow drop. Can I find not meta? So this thing can heal itself, and it's just really obnoxious as it sits here and repeatedly heals it. Oh, okay, never mind. It did its best. I want at least like 4 kills down here, preferably. Closer to level 7 the better. So I'm gonna grind level 8 the way we normally do, and then I'm gonna go kill metal slimes. Oh wait, why am I attacking you? Oh, hey, so that you would heal yourself and let me get away, right? Yeah, okay, cool. One of the nice things, though, is I do like that it tells me how much HP I have healed to. Though the first time I saw it, it was like, oh, I healed for 44. That's not how that works. Yeah, nice monotone. So he can use Stop Spell. Stop Spell's good. Doesn't stop my Steel Broadsword. Yeah, this version very heavily ruined the battle screens. I would recommend going and trying to find the Zoma fight for the mobile version of DQ3 somewhere, but make sure that you have some sort of safety personnel on standby for when you laugh yourself into a hernia. I think I mentioned this to Sparky before the stream started, but it is a pastel Zoma who is just adorable. Can you not heal forever? And he is in no way, shape, or form threatening, which even the Game Boy version of Zoma, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty threatening looking. Okay, okay, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I should be dead. That fight took a million years. He just cast heal for like 9 or 10 turns in a row. Yeah, it's actually orchestrated music, which is nice. I like SFC's music more still, though. But that's probably because I'm used to listening to it constantly. 82, it's pretty good. Could be better. Could be worse. We're gonna just fly out. Luckily, there's no roof on the castle. Apparently there is in the basement. There's no roof there, though.
Maybe they just have the sunroof open because it's a nice day.
Ye old sunroof. I think there would be a...
Totally a thing,
do you think there would be an E on the end of that? Would it be spelled R-O-O-F-E?
The roof. Most likely.
I'm gonna come down here. Everything is business as usual. Up until we're level 8, and that's when everything just kind of flips and nothing is the same anymore. Because there is 0 chance of you really beating Golem at level 8. I could probably sit and manipulate it out, but it would take like an hour. I only have 2 hours for my quote-unquote speedrun. So that guy kind of sucks. He's the second worst enemy in this zone. Or he is the worst if you're a Game Boy and you really, really like Goldman. He's worth 42 experience, which is way lower than... Oh, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Can I put you to sleep? No. Alrighty then. The only thing is, I actually don't want to be at full HP for reasons whenever I'm done getting to level 8. Which, I mean, conveniently, I gain HP when I level. So I'm going to watch and make sure that this guy stays asleep. He woke up. Put him back to sleep. I'm going to heal myself. Heal myself again. So no, I'm not. I'm just going to attack. Nice Kaishin. So my plan was to get to a nice HP value where I'd be fine, and then level up to be not at max. Instead, I just lost a lot of HP. I'm probably going to let myself die at some point so I can get more MP, actually. I'm relatively low on resources with my 6 herbs and everything else that I can just use. Oh, I want to kill it so bad. I won't. I could technically put him to sleep and just swing and hope, but it's not terribly worth it. So I'd like to see a metal slime nice and early. That's not a metal slime. He's got a metal sword. He's not a slime, though. I mean, if I see a gold man later, I might kill one in honor of you, Game Boy. It's just gonna... I don't need donation incentives for that. But I'm not gonna do it right now. Not at level 8. He's likely to kill me. Wow, I'm running from everything, at least. Hopefully the metal slime doesn't decide to do that. Wow, what is... Can I get a run like this in an actual SFC run, please? Shadow spinning, forever healing, and putting things to sleep to try and get to gold. Promise there's metal slimes here. Yeah, there's one. Oh, he ran away. So I'm gonna let that metal slime run, because now my save point is that metal slime. Any subsequent runs from a metal slime, I'm going to be not okay with, and he's going to, I'm going to reset, and then try and find the same metal slime, and then manipulate the fight. Assuming that I find anything that's not a Wraith Knight. I think I can find Shadow Knight here too, which the DQ community has a funny mode for him that I can't say here. Yeah, there's Shadow Knight. Okay, I have 3 HP. It's not really a survivable number, so I think we're gonna heal now. Yeah, this is the Revenant Kyoku special in SFC. This is just a normal day in PS4. Which is, I need to make up a lot of time. Well, I'm just gonna battle and I'm gonna kill like 2 metal slimes, and I'm not gonna do the normal grind. Which normally means you've already lost, but... can I please have one before I'm stuck giving up? Oh no, he healed in my face. Whatever will I do?
How rude of him.
So, like in SFC, I don't remember if NES is the same way. Things don't necessarily spawn with 100% HP. So, if a monster spawns with low enough HP, they can spawn down to 75%. They can end up just healing themselves turn 1. Which can be convenient. It also can make you very, very mad. Also, I have no healing at all. And that's not great. Oh.
I'm also kind of disturbed at the artwork for these Star Wyverns, I assume they are?
No, they're the Magic Wyverns.
Okay. Yeah, they're creepy looking. Anyway, hi little metal friend. Oh.
Yeah, he didn't want to stay around, sadly.
That's about normal.
Yeah, 50% chance to run any given turn. Normally. I'm not 100% sure that's true in this version. Nice, good. I feel like they don't run quite as often in this, but that might just be I haven't done too many fights and I've gotten pretty lucky. Oh, hey. It's that fight that just killed me. Whatever will I do? I mean, I know it's gonna kill me, right? There's no way that I can possibly adjust this value and change that. So I knew that the action of running twice was going to kill me for that fight. So I didn't run twice, because I knew I would die. Instead, I healed and buffered my turn, and I buffered the RNG. So as I said, it's kind of manipulation, but it's not. I'm taking whatever is initially given to me, and I'm just manipulating from that point on. Yeah, this is what I'm more used to from metal slimes in this version, by the way. Get some toots. Get a level. Or no, ever so slightly better off, but not nearly enough that we can do anything with it. One down, a million to go. No, don't attack it. There we go. And normally I use the name Bopo. I'm using AI instead because of the way it's set up. Entering Bopo is not actually really any faster, especially when you're using message speed 1. I want that metal slime. I'm not 100% sure I'll get it again, but... sadly, the RNG from the first reset from the quick save is not the exact same, but like now everything is going to be the exact same since I've done the reset. And I can act accordingly. Okay, I'm dead here. By the way, I'm pretty sure that we're in an RNG lock. I don't know what causes that. And it's not the same, like, And if I did another run, I would have a different encounter. Like last night it was, let's see here. Heal. We should run away. Yeah, 10,000 hours in MS Paint. Please enjoy. So everything here is going to start looking really familiar. I wasn't 100% sure if this was actually a thing because I never noticed it before doing runs of this. But it seems like RNG is in fact going to just lock itself in, and I'm going to just get the same fights over and over again. Is this the slime I killed, or is this the slime that ran away? I think this is the slime that ran away. No, this is the one I killed. So I now know that I'm going to have a 5-turn slime encounter every single time, because reasons. I don't know what the reasons are, but they're there. It's just kinda how this works. So that's done. So I'm gonna do that again now. So the fight ended, I completely closed out of it, which means it quick saved. Oh, hey, look, I haven't seen this fight before. Oh wait, I only have 15 HP. Whoops! Whoops.
Rip.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, I only had like 20 or 30, so I'm going into that slime and it used Gira, huh? Yeah, that's not great. But yeah, now my encounters are pretty much locked in place for some reason or another. Just how this game works, because memes.
But isn't meme category best category?
Why did I run from that? I know that running equals... Whoa, I outsped him? What? Oh, I guess I'm level 10 now, right? So that makes sense. So, conveniently, if I don't step over the encounter with the herb, it won't really change anything. But if I step over an encounter with an herb, it will change things. We're probably gonna get... Yeah, we're gonna get level 11, and then I'm gonna die and find another metal slime. But, so, now this metal slime, I'll miss turn 1, I'll hit it turn 2, I'll hit it turn 3, I'll miss turn 4, he's going to gear at me, and then I'm going to kill him.
Wow, amazing manipulation. You know exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, even though it's technically not manipulated, I've never seen this metal slime before until today. It's just, I've now seen him 4 or 5 times. So I'm gonna just die now. Should just run into another Kage and it'll be over. So, this lets me get my MP back. It doesn't obviously bring my herbs back, but I don't terribly need them now. I've got more MP, and I don't have to really worry on the way down. So we're just gonna go again. Go back down there. I need more experience. Normally I can do this in one run, but it was very rude finding that initial encounter, and I burned through a lot of MP. And I needed multiple encounters in the first area.
It's alright, we just gotta take in more of the scenery, go on a very nice walk around the lake and so on.
Ah, spooky ghost! Okay, he's gone. Whew. Spooked me there for a second. Can't handle it.
Well, that's what they do.
And so, like SFC, I'm gonna kill anything that can use Gyro on me, because if I fail to run and that hits me for 10, that's really unfortunate. That's not a sign that everything that can use Gyro is supposed to appear, please. Thank you. So, level 11. At this point, we would normally be going to kill dragons, as I said. That's not terribly convenient, so we're not gonna do that. Sparky, what does the stream say my time is at?
The stream says your time is at 48 minutes and 22 seconds.
That's so bad. No.
Oh, you're doing great. Who are we to talk down upon the world record holder of Dragon Quest I for PS4?
Oh, this is why I need you here. Yeah, so Golem normally dies at like 36 minutes, and I'd be dragon looping and all that good stuff. But I'm not. This is been a really slow start. But, conveniently, the second part, the metal slimes, are a joke to kill. I'll actually be able to just kill anything else around if I really wanted to. I'll probably try to avoid doing that for RNG purposes. Oops. Don't use Rariho. I'm the one who uses Rariho. I am the one who sleeps. Oh, I guess I am the one who sleeps. Okay, good night. But yeah, not being able to kill Golem is really inconvenient. Because kill Golem, go do Dragon Loop. Level 15 in less than an hour. It's really nice. Why are you up here? Oh, hey.
Well, you know,
I'm stop spelled. Good thing I've got 40-some MP this time. So, like 20.
We're very prepared for this.
Yep. No, Game Boy, this is actually a different encounter zone. The encounter zone's moved up. Ooh.
Well, friend.
Oh, well.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah. That's fine.
It's okay, we'll use the power of RNG manipulation to find another slime.
Well, it's not technically manipulation, it's just I'm figuring out what the RNG is, and I'm going off of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the encounter zones are slightly different. You can run into the more dangerous Rocky Cave Zone one line up. You can run into skeletons over by coal. It's great and wonderful and terrible in all of the fun ways. Metaru. Hey, it worked. Oh. So what happens if I find a metal slime, and it's on manipulation, and it wants to run away? Well, conveniently, I can just change my actions and change it to run away, hopefully. Ow. Oh, by the way, I think we're back on the same manipulation.
Oh, is this our familiar friend?
I think so. Someday I'll actually play this game enough. Actually, I think I've now played it enough to understand the way it works. I think the quick save is actually a set RNG position. See, because now I get away, and then I'm going to kill a metal slime. And then I'm going to load a save and do it again. Cool. Congratulations, we figured it out. Miss, hit, miss, get geared. Oh, no. Or maybe I just skipped it. I think I just skipped a turn in my mind. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, if you have the cell phone version, again, this is a port of the mobile version to PS4. It was also ported to 3DS. Both of those are only in Japan, though, for now. They might come with DQ11 because they came out as kind of a promotional thing for DQ11. Why am I healing? I need to close this. So now that I actually understand the way that my metal slime manipulation works in this game. Love when Steam. I mean, it's not Steam that's porting the mobile games. It's Squeenix that's doing it to their own games and putting them on Steam. And then we get the terrible sprite version of Final Fantasy IV that I don't want to Fiesta with. I'd be perfectly fine if it wasn't for the character sprites. I actually think the rest of the artwork is okay. I like the Atomos more in the mobile version, actually, but I can't get over the character sprites. And hey.
Yeah, these sprites are something else. When I first saw them, I really questioned them, and even still watching it now, I'm questioning it a lot.
Yeah, the way they handled the encounters in this game is just not good. In the Final Fantasy games, the enemy sprites, as far as I'm concerned, look fine, but not in these games where it's all just kind of pastel and happy and lovely. It's like, why? I keep instinctively wanting to heal when I need to just close the game and reopen it. Congratulations, everybody. You were involved in me learning more about this game that I don't want to learn any more about, because each time I play it, I learn more about what's weird and terrible about this version. Well, I say weird and
really
terrible.
just an educational experience.
Technically, this is really convenient. Now that I know I can just get a metal slime every third encounter, it's a pretty alright seed, I guess. Now you run. Oh. We find this guy and we run, and he doesn't let us go. Cast heal again, so our HP's ended up really low. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle, metal slime.
That's a really good song. Is that what you do to manipulate the slime appearing?
Yeah, that's it. It's not loading a
God,
quick
nice.
save, it's on a certain RNG value.
With a very good song.
Not level 13 yet. I don't want to be here anymore. Hey, I'm level 13 now. Good.
Congratulations.
I mean, I've technically ran just about every version of this game now, Joey, so... You're probably thinking, now what is this madman doing? I thought he said he can't kill Golem, and you're right. Well, 13 I probably could. I should have a decent chance of initiative, but I'm not going to deal with it. The fight would still take forever as I'm sitting there and just blowing the whistle, giving him the penalty flag. Oh, goodbye all of my MP. Or all of my HP, rather.
Oh, ouch.
Good old Kage, man. Kage being Shadow in Japanese. He is the Shadow Warrior, Shadow Knight. So, remember the... Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, true speed right here. Oh, I'm so fast.
Oh, fantastic. Just trudging through the sludge.
Look at how fast I am. I can't wait until I die. And then I've got to come back. Oh, man, but how am I going to know where the... Oh, I know the token's around here somewhere.
Huh.
Oh, what's this exclamation point over my head?
Oh, wait, actually?
Yep.
That's very special. So it just automatically does that?
Yep.
Wow. That's a fun feature.
Oh, by the way,
That'll be fun.
I have return now, and return only cost 1 in this version.
So they actually did make some changes that would be very good for the run, but we question this.
Well, if you saw when I picked up the fairy flute, which I'm going to store now and have to pull out later, which is very weird and wrong. 'Cause I store everything that isn't really mandatory. I'm just gonna use that herb to get rid of it. But yeah, when you pick up the fairy flute, there's actually like a shining spot on the ground, so you can see exactly where it is for sure. So now we're gonna do like half of a dragon loop. I was actually gonna kill... Can you just not use those in town? Is that just a thing? That's really disappointing. Oh wait, I needed to grab another one. No. Oh well.
Oh, shucks.
I also need to go use the inn. Actually, wait. Go back out of town. I have an idea. I can use one, and then I can go back in town. I'm down a key, but that doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, I suppose if you can't, if you can't use one in town, then how can you really, I suppose you probably can't buy one before teleporting back.
Yeah.
Good game.
It's something alright. Good's a strong word, but it's something alright.
I'm very happy I'm here to experience this with you all. It's a beautiful morning.
Oh, that's right, I used the instrumental. So we're gonna buy a couple more now, because we got rid of the herb in our inventory. And we're gonna cast our one Rura. Oh my god, I wish Rura only cost 1, or Return only cost 1 in SFC. That would be very lovely. Movement in this game is terrible, and I can't really control my character. Like, I've got to try and turn about a step early. And if I'm not paying enough attention, I just don't. Because I'm used to a much more responsive version of this video game. So now we get to... Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts my soul. Yeah, you're supposed to go talk to the old man or whatever, but in this version they actually just put an exclamation point over your head because that's what happens anytime there's an action you can do. Like the store. The store now is very scared and surprised because it's got an exclamation point over its head. Oh, hey, an encounter. Oh, hey, I can't heal in this one. Good.
Well, maybe normally when you go to a store, it's like, good manners to like put down your sword and not like be waving it around while you talk to the shopkeeper, and you're just going in there just being like, nope, I do what I want.
I'm the hero. It's my job to wave my sword around.
Well, true.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, we did get a donation.
Who in the world would give money
We
during
got-
this game?
$68 from Lixaville. RNG Manip, 2 runs in a row made me donate. I have no idea how or why, but I did.
Thank you. I didn't
Fantastic, thank you.
expected everyone to be asleep and not watch this. I kind of hoped everyone would be asleep and not watching this nightmare. But yeah, there he hit me for 23. He can't do that. No, he did it again. Good. He can't really do that. Not at this level in SFC. Yeah, so I'm fighting this dude at level 11 in SFC, mind you, and I'm not healing nearly as much as I am right now. It's kinda... It's my life. I think you'll die soon. Yeah, he's dead. I have 35 HP, by the way. Ooh, I can show you something really fun. So you know what the princess's room looks like normally in SFC, right, Sparky? There's a nice fancy bed, and she's got a table. Well, you can see she doesn't have a table.
Oh, gee. The furniture situation is not good.
No. She has her fancy carpet still. But,
Nice carpet, yes.
But, yeah, they didn't steal the bed in this version. She's just kinda here. Yeah.
Now she actually is a
Oh,
prisoner again.
I bonked my
Not just
head.
playing sleepover.
Nope. She's not having tea time with her good buddy Dragon in this version.
Ah, shucks.
So I only have 2 keys. Which, I could have done another Dragon, but I also have 35 HP, so I'm not gonna do that.
Wow, though her sprite's gotten a lot cuter.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's
Alright,
also a
Princess
giant
Green.
like everyone else, but...
Well, yes. But her sprite is so much cuter.
Oh, I made it across. You're not supposed to do that.
Good game, good game.
I don't know why I'm bothering to save. I've got quick saves everywhere. Just habit. And we bust through the ceiling. Every time you cast Return in this game, it puts you 1 step under the castle, which is about the absolute worst place it can put you, because that's like 2 steps in the wrong direction. Because if you just try and walk up, you end up back in the castle. It's great. Let's see here. Let's try and think of some other version differences while we're just looping dragons. Unlike the SFC version, which has what we call half-stepping, this is full steps, like in every other version. So the encounter rate's lower. We don't get the ever-so-lovely aspect of SFC, where Rhoda's armor heals you 2 times as much, because it heals you on the half tile, which is really nice and convenient and good. Which makes our normal SFC grind much more dangerous, so I just kill metal slimes, because I can kill metal slimes at will. For the most part. Can I please, like, get encounters I can heal off of when I'm trying to walk here? Like, I need a lot of extra experience to get to 15, actually. Horny. I'm back into this healing mess.
Yeah, this seems a lot more inconvenient.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I
no
kill
doubt you went
metal.
over to the... Yeah.
Trying to kill Axe Knight at this level is still impossible, sadly. So, it's just kinda... I have no clue how much damage I've dealt.
The Axe Knight's usually 15 in the
Yes.
SFC anyway, though, right? Yes.
You can technically kill him at 14, but it's very, very risky.
You have to be brave.
A little bit brave, a little bit dumb. I don't know.
Isn't that exactly what you need in speedrunners?
Kinda. But I've never seen Pop do it, so I'm not gonna do it. Dragon Warrior 7 was made in Germany? What? I missed something. I wish that was... That'd be cool, though. Right, how much? Yeah. So, I got low enough health this time, at least. I can just walk it off in the swamp, and we just poof. Not gonna save this time. So I need 2,400 more experience. I'm gonna go buy more holy water after one more dragon. Why do you put me in the bad spot? Of course, SFC can put you in 2 spots. It can put you on top of the castle, or it can put you to the left. You want to be to the left.
I believe going in the south of the castle is a Nintendo thing as well, from what I remember.
I mean, it makes sense, but man, it's annoying whenever you're used to being able to just step straight up, so you're not paying attention, so you just hold up, and then you just walk into the castle, and then you're just really sad. You walk
but we have
back
to be
out.
different.
Yeah. I kind of like some of the Nintendo features. They could have just... I just wish they wouldn't have given me sleep. I would be perfectly fine if it wasn't for that sleep. I'm gonna keep killing things because I want the bonus experience. I mean, I could just go back to killing metal slimes. I could have just kept killing metal slimes the entire time if I really wanted to, but... I like looping the dragon. It's mildly fun. Plus, I wanted to show off how terrible the dragon is in this version.
I mean, really, you kind of have to. You get so used to seeing it in the Super Famicom version that you really just have to include it here anyway, for good measure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the first time I did this, I started looping the dragon at 12, and I'm not really even sure how I managed that anymore. So I'm level 14. I have a very, very high chance of outspeeding the dragon, so we're just going to rely on that now. He should die here. He didn't die. I didn't die either, though, so that's good. So
Hooray!
That was alright. It's a nice HP value to leave the dragon with. Something else I'd need to test at some point is not picking up the princess. In the Game Boy version, you don't have to. All you have to do is kill the dragon and then go die. I thought about testing it last night and then I forgot. Oops. So we're just gonna pick the princess up. I mean, who wants to miss this lovely fanfare that we get and the kisses on the cheek that she gives us? Because if you look at her text, it says, "Oh, Hiro-sama, I'm so happy, po." And the po sound is supposed to be a kiss. Ah, I did it. Oh, why is that a thing? Okay. Yeah, that Final Fantasy randomizer should be interesting. I like Final Fantasy rando and watching people realize they've made terrible life choices. Everyone should give money for a mandatory red mage. Actually, no, I guess red mage can probably actually be good in that. Or I guess black belt. That's no fun, though. Because black belt really can be good. He just needs a million levels.
Wait, a million levels isn't optimal for going fast? Gee whiz.
I mean, it can be. Depends on what your experience gain is set to.
Yeah, true enough.
Yeah, he's gonna suck in this flags. Yay, go black belt, go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I should just be killing metal slimes for everything in this. Especially now that I know I can fully manipulate them, but... It's a learning process, everyone. We're all learning together. About why I don't like this run. Why this was a punishment for me through donations.
Because punishment through donations is a speedrunning tradition.
Isn't it?
That's how we operate.
Yeah. A lot of masochism involved in speedrunning. So I'm gonna sit here and heal.